As I got ready to talk about why I think XRP investors are about to get a big reward in today's episode, I could feel the excitement building. If you look back at 2021, you can see that XRP did not have the same boom as many other cryptocurrencies, mostly because of legal issues. It had to deal with some legal problems at first, but now I think they were more of a trick to keep regular investors like us from getting involved in the market. One of the most interesting things about XRP is what it was actually designed to do, especially when you think about the digital future we are moving towards. Thanks for coming to the place where you can always find the latest news about XRP. Now let's get into the details of today's great news. Please show your support for us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel. If you like the content we post, please become a part of our great group channel and make the bell go off. Additionally, I have some very exciting news. We are almost at the 8,000 subscriber mark, and we are about to host a wonderful XRP giveaway. There are only 3 easy steps you need to take to be eligible. You won't want to miss this chance, so make sure you stay tuned for more information, more details. It is also important to remember to put the hashtag HelpCoin in your comments if you want to be sure that you are considered for the contest. We are moving into a new era where digitalization is very important, and almost everything is changing to a tokenized format, which is something we already know from looking more closely at the basic files. XRP's white paper and other information suggests that the cryptocurrency's main goal is to make transactions easier, not just involving currencies, but also a wide range of assets. In a world where tokenization is becoming more common, it is interesting to think that XRP could be designed to make it easier to transfer tokens that are based on both goods and money value. The most important thing is how well it works. When tokens are used, processes become much simpler. Stellar, which could be thought of as XRP's less flashy brother, may work with XRP to become the main way that money and digital assets are sent between different people. In order to give you more information about how XRP could change the way money is sent, let's look at how it affects liquidity. Under the current banking system, you need twice as much money to make a deal. For example, if you want to move $200 million, 0 cents from a Japanese bank to make the deal go through, you will need an American bank. The part that XRP plays in this situation is transformational, and it has the power to fundamentally change how global remittances work by a huge amount. In this section, I will look into the revolutionary potential of XRP in the area of liquidity and the foreign exchange market, also called the FX market. Think about a made-up scenario in which a token like XRP makes transactions possible almost instantly. With this invention, a lot of liquidity could be unlocked, making the market much more efficient. Because of this efficiency, that a lot of banks have started working with Ripple recently, but the move to institutional acceptance hasn't quite reached its full potential yet. To better show this, let's look at an example. If the Bank of Mitsubishi in Tokyo needs to send 100 million yen to its office in New York and then convert those yen into dollars, would need the same amount of money in both currencies in both places, which would tie up $200 million, 0 cents. This is what would happen if the Bank of Mitsubishi in Tokyo needed to send yen to its bank in New York. But if this transaction were linked to a token or cryptocurrency like XRP, the results would be very different. This is another interesting event to think about. One thing that is being thought about is whether or not Ripple will go public. This decision is currently waiting for approval from the SEC. One of the most important things that Ripple has done is win the lawsuit where Judge Torres said that the cryptocurrency is not a security. Personally, I've been investing in XRP for a long time, but we don't go into a lot of detail about it on the channel. It's been a complicated relationship for me with XRP. During the last bull market, I was able to get better returns with other assets, while the litigation and community made it much harder for XRP to succeed. People who are interested in XRP sometimes show an almost cult-like level of excitement, which I find very interesting. There have been times when I was too optimistic about a project, and XRP was no different. Some of my followers may have made investments based on my enthusiasm, and they may have lost money as a result. Because of this, some people are being cautious because of the worry we talked about above. However, new technical analysis shows that XRP may be about to experience a rise similar to the one it had in 2017. The HVF, also known as the Hunt Volatility Funnel approach, has been the subject of many conversations on the show, and having Francis Hunt as a guest has provided us with useful information. Oh, and he thinks that the value of XRP will rise to $116.00, which is a big jump from where it is now, around $60.00. If this prediction comes true, investors could get a huge return on their money. XRP offers what I see as a huge opportunity, and that's what today's conference is all about. Video is meant to bring that potential to light. Even though it sounds like an old story, there is a strong reason to believe that buyers in XRP are about to get a big benefit. The most important thing to look at in this case is XRP's technical structure, which seems to be following a trend that is similar to the one that led up to the amazing rise in 2017. The fact that XRP did not reach any new highs in 2021 is actually a sign of hope, making it possible for the rise that happened in 2017 to happen again. After learning Francis Hunt's method for a year, I agree with his optimistic view. As someone who has XRP, I share this view. It shares that it would be hard to miss the connections between what happened before 2017 and what is happening now. The chance that XRP will hit $16.00 suggests that something big is going to happen soon. There are many things that could change this, such as the chance that Ripple will officially go public, their latest choice to buy back its